this next lecture of the course that you're attending on Excel and how it is that gateway to your analytics. So in this lecture, we are actually going to be talking about some of the important shortcuts that are present in Excel. So if you Google this topic, you would actually come across a huge list of shortcuts that are available in Excel and are at your disposal. But I've tried to compile a list of 15, 16 top most used or most commonly used, Excel shortcuts. And the reason for that is that you might not require, that huge shortcut list. You might not require to memorize it because you won't be needing all of those shortcuts. But I've tried to compile a list of those shortcuts that actually are most commonly used in Excel. So let's quickly move to that Excel file where we will be actually doing this. So here are all these 15, 16 commands that I think are the most important. I'm just going to quickly go through those. Control I, just like Word, it actually works to italicize whatever text or number that you have selected, as you can see over here. Control B is very similar to other Microsoft Suite softwares. It actually makes the text or the number bold. Control U underlines the text or the numbers that you have actually under consideration as of right now. Control C actually is the all favorite. Control C and Control V actually helps in controlling, in actually copying the contents of the cell and then actually pasting them somewhere else. So Control C for copying, Control V for pasting. Control N. If let's say you're in the middle of a task and you want to quickly move to another new workbook, and the reason for that is that you want to do some extra calculations or you want to start, a new worksheet. I mean, just because you want to do some extra calculations or you want to move some part of this worksheet to that sheet, you can actually just press Control N. And this opens up actually a new workbook, not a worksheet. It opens up a whole new workbook, and you can actually then simply carry on with the work and then sort of transfer whatever you want to transfer onto the sheet. You can do this the long way as well by going into File and then just pressing New and opening a new blank workbook or any template. But this is a quicker way to do it. Control O helps you in it actually opens up the file window and lets you which actually then allows you to access any Excel file that you might have had saved in the past and you want to open right now. You can actually do that by looking at this available list from over here and selecting the file if it's available over here, or you can actually just go to your PC or your hard disk and then go to the source wherever you've saved that file and then actually open it up. Again, you can do this quickly by Control O. The longer way to do it is actually by going into the File tab and then actually pressing Open to open up the same window. So again, a quicker way of opening up an Excel file that's already saved. The all favorite Control S, as they say, never forget to press Control S. So Control S actually saves the data. Control P, which is the next one or the ninth command, gives you access to the printing window. So I'm not going to talk about how to optimize this printing window, but as of right now, I'm just going to talk about what Control P does, and it actually gives you access to the printing window, and you can actually quickly give a print from over here of whatever you want to print. If we will be talking about how to optimize this in one of the future lectures, how to optimize your printing experience in Excel. Control O tells you all about it. It doesn't tell you anything. It actually helps you hide columns. So if you press Control 0, not O, Control 0, it actually hides the columns. So let's say you're in the middle of something and you want to shorten the data set that you're seeing. just press Control Z, and it does the trick. You can do the same for the rows by selecting the rows that you want to hide, and then just simply press Control 9, and it actually hides all the rows that you want to hide. Again, a very helpful tool in quickly concising the data, whatever you are actually looking at. Moving forward, let's say you want to put in the current time in cell, in the cell, in any cell, or you want to timestamp your data. Just press Control Shift and hold it. Right. Hold, shift, hold it. So it actually puts in the time that is the exact time on your system or in your system. So you can see these times match. Let's say you want to do the same, but you want to do it with the date. So you want to date stamp your data. Control and semicolon gives you today's date, exact today's. Let's say you want to jump from one place in your sheet to another place in your sheet. Let's say I'm on A15, column A, cell 15, but I want to jump to A100. It's already there. I'm just going to press OK, and it's going to teleport me to A100. The good thing about Control G is that it keeps a record of whenever I've actually used this command, and why is that helpful? I can actually always go back to wherever I came from. So I actually came from 15. So it keeps a record of wherever you came from. So if you're quickly moving from different places to different places in your Excel sheet, it keeps a record, and you can actually always go back to where you came from. Really nice. If you want to find something on your workbook, Control F. I will not. Actually, I will talk in detail about this Control F function in one of the future lectures. But right now, it actually helps you in finding particular stuff on your sheet. Let's say you want to find the word entering on your sheet, gives you access to that cell where that word is. And Control Z is if you want to undo something. This is common to every software that Microsoft has, and you can actually press Control Z to undo whatever you have been actually doing on the sheet. You can do that from the top of your bar over here as well. But over here you would see the complete list of whatever you can undo. So these are all the key shortcuts that I actually compiled for you. Thank you for watching this lecture. See you in the next lecture.